The grinning thing in the dark. Elias didn't wake up because of the smell. He woke up because something wet slid across his cheek. Slow, deliberate, like a tongue that didn't know how to be a tongue. His eyes snapped open, but the room was pitch black, thick with the stench of rot, mold, and old blood. He wiped his face and felt a smear of something warm. Not warm. Fresh. The darkness wasn't empty. A sound broke it. Soft chewing. Wet, sticky chewing. It came from the foot of his bed. Elias reached for his phone. The screen flickered violently, glitching with long vertical streaks like dripping pixels. In one brief, horrible flash of light, he saw her, a skull stretched with strips of skin hanging like ribbons, jaw crooked, teeth cracked and clacking as she gnawed on something. Something that dropped into his lap with a wet slap. A human hand, still twitching, still bleeding. Elias screamed, scrambling back against the headboard, but the thing on the floor lifted its face. Her eyes were glossy black marbles, alive with movement, tiny shapes swimming behind the surface, writhing like maggots trapped in ink. Her jaw unhinged, not like bone breaking. No, it peeled, tearing downward as if the face itself was just a mask pinned in place too tightly. The smile became impossible, and then she whispered, her voice bubbling through broken teeth. "Do you want yours back?" She held up an arm, mangled, shredded, bone poking through the meat like snapped ivory. Elias realized with sickening clarity it wasn't hers. And the hand she dropped wasn't the only piece she brought. His chair, his carpet, his walls, all covered in streaks, thick, wet, dripping streaks, like someone had dragged fresh organs over every surface. The thing crawled up onto the bed. Her fingers left dents in the mattress as she scuttled, joints bending the wrong way. Her skull wasn't smooth anymore. It pulsed, bulged, something pushing against the bone from the inside, something trying to get out. Elias swung at her. Useless. She grabbed his wrist and bit down hard, her teeth crunching through flesh and bone until she tore off his hand at the wrist in a spray of blood that painted everything around them red, then chewed it slowly while staring him dead in his terrified eyes, savoring every bite as he screamed and thrashed helplessly, before swallowing it whole and grinning wide enough to split her face open even further. Blood sprayed everywhere as she ripped more chunks free from him. First one arm, then another, then both legs, until all that was left was a twitching torso leaking viscera onto sheets already soaked through with gore. She leaned close. Her breath reeked of rotting graves. Her teeth clicked eagerly as she licked blood from her lips. "Don't worry," she whispered. "I never leave anything unfinished." The neighbors reported screams, then silence. When officers finally opened the door, they found nothing but carnage. Bones stacked neatly in one corner. Skin draped across windowsills like drying laundry. Organs arranged ritualistically on floors, still slick with blood. Bits of brain matter splattered across walls where they'd been flung during feeding frenzies and carved into those same walls using what looked suspiciously like sharpened femurs. She smiles last. The footage on Elias's phone captured everything right up until final moments when camera fell sideways, revealing Monster's grinning face, looming large over remains, dragging what little was left towards lens, before whispering chilling words directly into microphone. "I'm not done yet. I'll never be done."